Here's everything in the brand new Fortnite update from Fort Festival, BR, LEGO, and so much more. Let's start off with some of the rocket racing stuff though, because this is exciting. If you like using cars in Fortnite, we have a brand new car coming in tomorrow, and that's going to be the Samurai, which is going to be getting, I believe, ported in from Rocket League. So that's the first car. If you're new around here, tap that subscribe, and don't forget to pop in code POST if you are buying any of the new items or the new Billie Eilish pass, which we'll get into in a second. Roughly about 100 of you guys are using code POST, so any more would be amazing. So if you want to support me further, consider popping it into your shop. That's POST. Anyway, where are we at with the Billie Eilish stuff? So Billie Eilish is going to be coming in tomorrow in the Fort Festival pass. You can see a little trailer of here with her Nike shoes, which are part of her Nike collaboration kind of that she has as well, and a little preview of her outfit, which is going to be available, and also some gameplay of the Fort Festival stuff running in the background using the Billie Eilish tracks, which is pretty awesome, and her skin. This is all going to be going live tomorrow. It's going to be really exciting. If you've done the Lady Gaga stuff, you've unlocked that. Now you're going to be able to buy the Billie Eilish pass in the Fort Festival. We are going to be getting a few tracks with this as well. For those that don't know, the festival mode is mainly what this is for, the festival pass, and that's going to be the bad guy, therefore I am, all the good girls go to hell, happier than ever, and oxytocin, which is going to be the last one. And then we get the encore as well, which is probably going to be the new tracks which released with her new album, which will be released on the 17th of May, which kind of lines up nicely for this. But not only does this mean major news for Fortnite, it also confirms the last video where we talked about the roadmap for the rest of 2024. Here it is on screenshot again on screen. So yeah, I do like what they've got for the roadmap. If you haven't checked out that video, we break it all down in detail, going into like Marvel collaborations, Marvel seasons, new seasons, so much more. Check out the video. I posted it a few days ago, but I won't talk too much about the roadmap because I've already made like an entire video on it. So let's keep going through though, because there's a lot of other stuff coming in tomorrow update, and that's the LEGO update. The update has already been posted by Fortnite, and it is officially called Farm Friends. Inside of here, it's a huge blog post, but I'm going to summarize it so you don't have to read it. Basically, it's a farm update. You can guess what that means. You're actually going to be able to tame animals now, and it's quite simple. You're going to have to build an animal house, which you can get from reaching village level 2. Once you've got your house, you can then get animal treats, which you unlock from building the animal house. Then you give the animals these treats just by petting them and then giving them the treats, and then the animal will follow you. While the animal's following you, you have to be very careful though. You can't have the animal get upset or get encountered or attacked by any of the enemies on the way back. So do watch out for that, because then the animal will run away, but then you can just give it another treat to calm it down and heal it back up. So it seems quite simple, but they do suggest doing creative methods like building bridges, using fishing rods to pull them along, or even using cars for your animals to transport them around the map when taming them. You can also assign these animals back at home to an animal house. So once you get an animal house, you can assign them to it, and then you can use a villager to look after the farm to keep them happy, because if you don't keep them happy, they're just going to leave. So they recommend using a villager to do that, because you don't want to spend time petting or feeding them or dancing near them, because it takes a long time. So they suggest set a villager to do that, because you're probably not really going to get time to do that. Then this will actually allow you access to new resources. Chickens themselves produce feathers and fertilizers, cows milk and fertilizer, sheep wool and fertilizer, and pigs produce mushrooms and fertilizer. So these are all collectible into your farm. And then new villages have been added. We've got like Cadence, Ash, Brooks, Lana Lane, and there's even a Guernsey. So a few different ones have been added in. And beware of the bear. A new enemy has been added in. Farm Friends is all about making new friends whenever there's animals or villagers. That said, not all animals like to play nice. So they've added this bear equals bad. Don't let the bear follow you back to your village, because you'll never hear the end of it. So basically, they're gonna eliminate all your animals or maybe even trash your structures. Thankfully though, the bears can be quite sleepy and be easily avoided, so this should be alright. I think it shouldn't be too hard to avoid as long as you're quiet. And there's going to be new different animal variants you can collect as well. You can see here a few different variants for the chicken and the cow, and then a few bundles, which I don't think anyone actually buys these bundles, but if you do, don't forget to pop in code POST. There's roughly about 100 people using code POST at the minute, so if you get a free moment, don't forget to enter it in. Hashtag Epic Games Partner. Thank you anyone considering to support me with code POST. And then yeah, you just get a lot of new styles coming to LEGO. If you're a fan of the LEGO styles, there's an absolute ton of styles coming. You can check it out on the blog post, but you've got like 8 Ball, Brainwave, Astronaut, Chopper, loads, Echo. Oh, there's so many. Glow, Jump Shot. I could go on for ages. There's probably about 100 here, maybe just under, but at least 60 there, or 50 or so. So a lot of outfits getting re-updated in the LEGO style, which have not been finished yet. So that's exciting stuff for those that like the LEGO mode and their outfits. Now, what else do we have? Well, we have the Star Wars update. The Star Wars update has been confirmed for May time. I think it's the 3rd of May, I think it goes live. I have downloaded the trailer for you guys, which you can see on screen right now. And yeah, it is going to be the 3rd of May, so just before the 4th of May. And inside of here, we are going to be getting Battle Royale stuff, Lego stuff, and festival stuff. I assume the festival stuff will be more music related. The Lego stuff, here's a little preview of that. You can see we're probably going to be getting the Rebel Guard. Looks like we're going to be getting Chewbacca, C-3PO. These are all probably going to be BR skins as well as one of the Elite Troopers as well. I think that's an Elite Trooper or a Shadow Trooper. They're all going to be coming in. And I think there will be a Lego section you can visit in this update. So, yeah, I'm quite excited for that. So that's coming soon. You can also see that on the roadmap. We talked about Jakku or Tatooine. That's on the roadmap as well for the Lego update. So it's probably going to be part of that. So Lego stuff is pretty hyped. Also, there's some Nike stuff apparently coming. This is what Hypex says. Just keep an eye out for any Nike stuff which is coming to the game. I don't know what it's going to be, but it should be soon, and it's probably going to be in the next update or at some point when this does go live. Now, on the BR side, I know we haven't covered it, and we're putting it towards the end, which I don't like to usually do because, you know, I love BR the most, but BR is going to be getting some smaller minor map changes, maybe some just bug fixes there and then, and maybe a new NPC and that. I can't see it getting too much, sadly. It looks like they're mainly focusing on the other modes for this update, and there is going to be, I believe, the tactical AR is getting added back in at one point, but other than that, there's probably not going to be too much on the BR side. A few map changes maybe there and then. There might actually be none, and it could be more just focused on the metaverse or the game modes. It's a question which I always ask myself: has Fortnite lost its identity? And I'm hoping to make a video on that question very soon, but I don't think that they have fully, but we could discuss this further. I recently made a video earlier today as well talking about Donald Mustard. He's recently done an interview talking about why events have stopped in Fortnite and how metaverse has become the main new kind of forward thing. It's worth checking it out because I give lots of different perspectives from why the metaverse is good and bad, and why maybe we miss events and maybe they don't miss events depending on Fortnite's demographic. Anyway, one of the massive changes Fortnite has made in today's update is the ability to actually remove emotes that are kind of annoying you, and that's with this new confrontational emote setting. Super weird, and I don't really like what they're doing with this. I think it's strange because if you pay for your cosmetic, you should be able to express it, but maybe some people don't like these emotes. I don't really understand 100% what is wrong with the emotes because it's just an emote, but maybe there's some sort of meaning that people are using behind these that shouldn't be the case. But Laugh It Up is one of them. Take the L, Whip Crack, and Make It Platane. I don't actually know them two last ones very well. I know Take the L and Laugh It Up, but the others I'm not too sure. I think that might be the Catwoman emote, the Whip Crack one, and I don't know about the last one, but these ones are the ones that are part of this system, which can be blocked. If you don't want to see these emotes in game, you can make it so you will never ever see them again. You can make it so you can just see it from friends or anyone. I think if you remove these, it's kind of like a little bit confusing for yourself because you might not see the player emoting. I would recommend just keeping them on unless you really agree with this confrontational emote removal system. It looks like they say here in their post, emotes that are sometimes used in confrontational ways, players who choose this will see a player using the emote standing still. Okay, and no emote sound. Alright, so you should basically be able to fully be able to block the emote. I don't get why they're prioritizing this over other features. You know, we haven't even got like a notification off feature at the minute. Some players, a good example is Speed. If you know the YouTuber Speed, he sometimes streams Fortnite and he just constantly gets spammed with invites. I've seen it like just on clips and stuff. It's weird, like why haven't they got a setting that turns off notifications? I just remove people that invite me loads, but obviously a bigger YouTuber that might have a lot of people added from the past, or you've got a load of people on your account, then you can't really do much about it. You should just be able to have a setting that turns off notifications. So why is that not a setting and this is? I don't know, but maybe it's Disney pushing this or something else. We know that Disney now own 10% of Epic. It's going crazy. The place is becoming a wild place. Lots of weird changes that are unexpected and just don't feel like Fortnite. They feel like they're being made from another company, which is only really telling me Disney, but I can't put the blame on Disney, really. They only own 10%, so someone's making these decisions somewhere, and we don't really get the true reason why. So yeah, I wish I knew exactly why these were being blocked. Maybe you guys might know a little bit more than me, but that's all I know. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.